Hey guys, happy Monday. So this weekend was amazing and crappy all at the same time. Saturday we had some horrible storms here. I believe there was actually a tornado not that far from us. I don't know if it did that much damage because I didn't hear too much about it, so it could have been horrific. But yeah, so Saturday morning, starting at really early in the morning, we started having really bad thunderstorms. And our power went off around mid morning. And they were like, "Oh, we don't know, we're gonna be able to fix power." And it came back by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But we had somewhere we had to be, so we had to leave, and I wasn't able to make a video on Saturday. And by the time we got home at night, it was too late to really do a live and kind of like touch in with people. And then of course Sundays I don't film because that's our day, family days. So that's when we do church, when we do all the different stuff we do. Um, and so yeah, there's that. And then so we went to church on Sunday, had a really good church service. I got a succulent plant from church and some sugar scrub. I don't think it's over here. No, it's over there. It was really cool. And then we went there's a buffet at the casino. We decided to go there for lunch. What I really like about the buffet is there's a lot of healthy options. When you go to the one on Sundays, it's always a brunch. So there's breakfast stuff and there's dinner stuff. So you can get everything from like prime rib to like fried chicken to a little bit of everything. Now because it was Mother's Day, I did allow myself to have a piece of cheesecake, and I specifically had picked like a small piece. Because I mean, here's the thing about changing your lifestyle. It doesn't mean you can never have stuff. Sometimes it's just a matter of not having a lot of something. And also looking at the other things you're eating to allow for that one extra thing per day or something. Not per day, but I mean at an event or something. So I mean, basically, I was able to have some really good salad. I was able to get a pretty healthy like sushi stuff they had there. Um, and then I also got some steamed shrimp, and I did get some chicken tenders, like two. They were about that big. They weren't really long. And then I got the piece of cheesecake. And when I left, they gave me a flower and a little compact mirror thing. That was kind of cool. And then we left there and we came home and we had to get ready. We sold one of our cars that we had sitting here. It was one my daughter used, but it needed some work, and it was something that it would have cost us so much to fix it. So we just decided to sell the car. And so we found a place to buy the car, and my husband had gone down on Friday to give him the title and everything. And so they were going to come today. So we went and cleaned out the car yesterday. And then we were supposed to get stuff planted. But I kind of was like, by the time everything kind of got rolling, like we didn't have time to get everything planted. So hopefully we'll do it today. But by the end of the day yesterday, I was just exhausted by like 7 o'clock. And so I kind of dozed off a little bit, and then I fell back to sleep. I woke up for a little bit, maybe like 5-10 minutes, and then I went back to sleep, only to be woken up this morning at about 1:30 this morning by a chicken knocking on the door. And if y'all have watched any of my videos, you know sometimes our chickens will knock on the door, or the rooster will stand at the door and crow at me. And so I was up, and I was trying to figure out what's going on, and the chicken just kept on knocking at the door, like and I'm like, what is going on? Like, even if they're out at night, if they get out for some reason, if they knock down their door at night, they don't usually come knocking on the door. Like, they know it's nighttime, they're not going to bother us. I know I'm giving chickens away a lot more brain cells than they probably have, but she just kept knocking on the door. So finally, I'm like, okay, and then she like starts just jumping at the door, like jumping her feet at the door, like, I know you can hear me. Sometimes they are such children. Seriously, chickens are like children. So finally, I went and got my husband. I said, listen, I said, I don't know what's going on. The chicken's knocking and jumping at the door. Something's going on. So he goes and gets his gun, because we do know that sometimes we have had some very large cat footprints on our back porch, which are too big to be a regular cat. Excuse me, my allergies kicking up still. So anyhow, we I stayed inside. I was not going outside. My husband took a flashlight outside and was scanning around. He's like, "There's nothing out here." But all the chickens like huddled by the door. Two chickens and the rooster are huddled by the door, like, mm. And he's like, "It's got to be something that came out here. Like something's had to have been out here." And then he's swinging his light around, and he sees something inside of their house. And he's like, "There's something in their house." So he goes over, and I guess there was a possum in the house. So he took care of the possum and told them to get back in. They were scared the thing was still in there. And he took it out. He told them he took it out. But, they don't speak English, I guess. So, anyhow, so finally he got them back up in the house and closed them up for the night again. And so that was good. That was fun. But then I was up for like an hour. So then I went back to sleep. And I slept until the doorbell rang this morning for them to come get the car. Something also happened over the weekend, like from Friday from my video I posted on Friday until today. I think about going back to school, but I'm not really sure. Like, I'm kind of nervous about it because I'm not. Here's the thing: it's something I've always been interested in, but it's like I'm interested in it, but am I smart enough? And I'm not saying that I'm stupid because I'm not stupid, but this requires a certain kind of intelligence that I don't know if I have or not. And so it's a school for computer programming, so like website development, stuff like that. And it's a 9-month class, and basically you sign up for the class, you take the class. If you drop out, you have to pay for the class in cash. If you don't drop out, you make it through the class and you finish up the class, then you don't have to pay for the class until you are making at least $50,000 a year. And I've looked online, and that's reasonable. It's very easy to make that kind of income. So it's just, I don't know. I want to try it, but the fact that if I can't do it, I have to pay $20,000 is a lot of money that we don't have. And so I'm trying to weigh out the ideas on that. I mean, the plus side is it's done Pacific time, which means like the class starts at 8. I don't have to be on class till 10, which means I can still do my videos in the morning before I have to be in class. It's all done online. And then I would still go to get continue doing YouTube stuff. But because it starts at 10, if I'm supposed to be doing a class at 4, that means that's right at dinner time, which is 6 o'clock for us. So I don't know. I got to figure it all out, decide what it looks like for me, and kind of just think on it a little bit, because I want to, because something has always interested me, like designing websites. I feel like I'm a creative person, and that's something I could use going forward. But at the same token, I am nervous about the idea of, having, I don't know, I'm just nervous with the idea of going back to school, being able to retain the information. I think part of this is going to play into whether or not what do you call that? I think part of this is going to play into whether or not we get our exchange student that we put in for, because obviously I don't want to not be available to her when she comes home from school, because it is 5 days a week of class, and that's for 9 months. So it'll be the whole time she was here. Granted, she'll be in school until 2:30 or so, but I don't want to take a break from what I'm supposed to be doing for class to, so I don't know. It might not work out right now. I might have to wait on it. I don't know. I know I'm talking myself out of it, and it might be a really good opportunity for me to be able to have a good career. But I'm also like, who's going to want to hire me at my age to do a job in computers? They're going to be like, number one, she's a girl. Number two, look at her age, and they're going to think I'm not qualified. So I really have to play those ideas out in my head and see what I come up with. I don't know. If you guys have an opinion, love to see it below, because I really don't know. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. Just overall, I've been okay. My back's been bothering me a little bit the last couple days, but it kind of seems like I probably pushed myself too hard at the grocery store on Thursday. I think it was we went. Yeah, Thursday. Because I did walk around for an hour and a half without any support or sitting down, and then I just feel like it just kind of messed up my back a little bit, but it's okay because it'll go away. But I have to push myself like that to be able to improve. So it's like, because a lot of people are like, oh, well, that might hurt. Well, yeah, it's, improvement hurts. Like I have to push my body to do the things it doesn't want to do because those will strengthen me more. And I have to be constantly talking to myself and telling myself that. So it's whatever, I guess. I did buy, I know I've discussed with my PCOS how I get like hair here and under here. I did go ahead and get some of this face cream stuff, see how it works. I think I used this when I was younger too, but I don't remember. So we'll see what happens. It's supposedly has sweet almond oil in it. I'm going to try it though and see what happens and see if it helps. Because right now, as it is, it's kind of like a guy. I got to shave every day if I'm going to go somewhere, and I don't like that. So, yeah. I mean, I wish that's one thing about my PCOS. I wish I could stop having happen because it's very disconcerting. And then I also have the breakouts from it, like right here. And I mean, I don't wear makeup a lot because I always thought the makeup was making me break out. And I've come to understand that it's part of the PCOS and the hormonal imbalance that I have that's causing it. So that's not fun. But it is what it is. It's par for the course. Yeah, so I mean, overall, I mean, I'm feeling better. I feel like I've gained some muscle this week. I know when I did my measurements, I've lost quite a few inches. And I'll probably do that another day when I go over my inches and, start to finish or start to where I'm at. I did kind of get super excited because, on one of my videos or one of my YouTube posts I did, DDP Yoga actually liked my post, which was really cool. And I'm really looking forward to going to the DDP Yoga workout place on my birthday in the morning because I really want to, celebrate how far I've come in this last few months. At the point of my birthday, it'll be 7 months of the year that I've completed doing this program. And I'm still looking into keto. I really I'm going to talk to my doctor about it. I have an appointment with her next week for just a general checkup. Do like lab work, check my levels, make sure everything still looks good. It's one thing I'm so thankful I have a great doctor. I know some people have a hard time finding doctors that will listen to them. And I really didn't want to go to like a weight loss clinic because they try to push all kinds of pills and weight loss surgeries and other stuff. I mean, that's excuse me, that's been my experience is what they do. And having an aunt who passed away because her doctor convinced her to take fen-phen, has made me a little bit, I don't want to say sour, but hesitant about pills. Plus, a pill only does so much. If you don't change your lifestyle, if you don't change how you eat, if you don't exercise and make your body function better, what's really the point in losing weight? Because you're just going to put it back on again. So I don't see a pill as a solution, especially if it means the rest of my life I'll be stuck on this pill. Like, I mean, I take a pill because of my PCOS, which does allow my body to function better. But the reality of the matter is PCOS makes me retain high levels of insulin, which makes it very difficult for me to lose weight. So the metformin, the only thing it's doing is lower my insulin levels, which is saving me from possibly getting diabetes. Heart disease. There's a million things it's going to help me with. And I'm hoping at some point I won't need it. Like my levels will just mellow out a little bit to a point where it's low enough that I don't need it. And that'd be great. But as of right now, I do need it. And I'm going to continue to take that. But I don't see the point in taking like one of these quote unquote, prescription weight loss pills. Like it just doesn't make any sense to me. And if it's something that you guys do, if something you do or something you need to help you, that's great. I'm glad those aren't people who need those. But for me, I just feel like I need to do this myself. I don't need to take something that's going to help me. I don't need to take something that's going to possibly harm me in the future. I don't need any of that stuff. So yeah, the work is hard. It is not easy. I wish it was easy. I mean, if it was easy, well, like my son says, it'd be your mom. Yeah, no, not really. But anyhow, yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. Like I really want to be able to be happy with the work I did and be proud of my weight loss because I did it. And that's just something about my personality. I don't like other people doing things for me per se, if I can do it myself. Like if I need help, I ask for it. But if someone tries to do something I know I can do, then I get a little bit frustrated. Because I'm independent in that way, that if it's something I know I can do, I do it and don't get in my way. So I think for me, that's just the way I see the pills the doctors were trying to push on me the one time I did go to a weight loss clinic. They were like, oh, well, does this ever happen? They were trying to find reasons to qualify me for surgery because my blood pressure is not high. I don't have other comorbidities. And like my insurance especially requires you to have two comorbidities. I had zero. And they were like, oh, well, what about this? Do you ever get a rash? No. Well, we could say you get a rash. Why? I didn't say I wanted surgery. Like, I just feel like some of these doctors just push people into stuff they're not eligible for. I mean, I have family members who've had surgery that I'm like, how? Like, just do the work. Like, I don't know. Um, and I have a friend who had the surgery, and I was like, how the heck did you qualify? And she's like, oh, well, the doctor said I qualified. I mean, she only had like 60, 70 pounds to lose. I mean, it was a matter of her needing to watch what she ate and work out. I mean, there's some people who, yes, need surgery because for whatever reason, they can't lose weight, whatever, and that's fine. But if you are physically able to work out and change the way you diet, or your diet, the way you eat, um, there's no reason for me, in my personal opinion. Again, y'all have different opinions, and that's cool. But for me, that was my choice. So, anyhow, I have droned on way too long. Typical me, just chatterboxing, chatterboxing, chatterboxing. So, anyhow, if you made it this far, I adore you. You're wonderful. I will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'll come up with some video that I want to do for you guys. But I mean, if there's certain things you want to know, like, do you want to see what I eat in the course of a day? Do you want to see what I do for workout? Do you want, like, what kind of information do you guys want from me about what I'm doing? Because that's, my purpose is I want to be able to share my path and what I'm doing, but I also want to be able to help you guys understand what I'm doing in a different way if you have questions. I am not a nutritionist. I don't know a whole bunch about weight loss. I just know what I've been talking to my doctor about, what my doctor's been saying to me, and what I've been implementing from her. Obviously, no two people are the same. We're all different. So we're all going to have different reactions, different responses to different foods, etc. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. And I'll be back tomorrow with an update. And I'm 3 days away from weigh-in. And I'm hoping it'll go well. But like I said, I do feel like I've gotten more muscle this week. I've had some areas really start tightening up, and so I like that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day.